Air Max 90s in this colorway always work well. Always. I love the Gore-Tex branding in that little window right there. Hello, and welcome to another episode of QuickSchopes. Today we have the Air Max 90 Gore-Tex, and this pair is in Summit White Cool Grey. This is the infrared edition. Let me take this opportunity to ask you to like, leave your thoughts, subscribe, ring that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Yeah, purchase links for these and all other Air Max 90s Gore-Tex editions in the description. Stay tuned for the on foot, the waterproof test, and a comparison to the most recent infrared Air Max 90. So yeah, let's start from the soles up. So we have a black and infrared. I believe that this is bright crimson for the outsole. Very, very nice. We have a white midsole, bright crimson wedge, and white for the air unit. And then we come to this upper. So this upper is composed of leather and Gore-Tex material, and if we start from around the toe, you'll see that the mudguard is a nice black leather, and we have grey leather for the upper as well as that white Gore-Tex toe. Interesting materials right here. The leather is really premium, and that Gore-Tex is pretty cool too. Going up the shoe, you'll see that we have that grey leather again for the U-throat, and we also have bright crimson and black TPU elements for the eye stay. This pair comes with white laces to the thickness that I like. These white laces conceal a white Gore-Tex tongue, and at the top of the tongue you'll see that we have Gore-Tex written in that bright crimson. Taking a look at the mid portion of the shoe, you'll see that the mid panel is that grey leather, and then we come to the swoosh. So the swoosh is a darker grey, as you can see. It's not of the same quality leather as the leather that it's based on, that light grey one, and also we see that black mudguard again. Very nice. This leather right here is the most premium. As we come to the foxing, you'll see that the foxing features again that Gore-Tex material in white on the collar, and then beneath it you can see the Gore-Tex in that window right there. Usually you'll see Air Max, but here is Gore-Tex branding in black in a bright crimson window. Going to the heel of the shoe, you'll see that the heart is in bright crimson with black for the Nike Air. Taking a look inside of the shoe, you'll see that we have a light grey sock liner with black, and the black element is that Gore-Tex sort of sock liner. Very nice. Obviously this provides that waterproof goodness, tying in with the material on the toe. The insole is black as well, featuring white for the Nike Air. Let me know what you think of this pair. For me, decent. This one is pretty good. Air Max 90s in this colorway always work well. Always. The infrared, or bright crimson in this case, is in all the right places. The greys, the black, everything is where you want it. Very good. Obviously there are some interesting changes to this Gore-Tex edition. The outsole for one is very different. It's cool. I like it. I'm not really too mad at it. Obviously the OG I think is the best, but this is still pretty nice. I love the Gore-Tex branding in that little window right there. Perfect. It shows that it's a different Air Max 90. It's not overbearing, it's not ugly. Remember, we have had previous editions of Gore-Tex shoes and the branding has been a little bit excessive, but here, incredible, perfect, love it. The tongue tab as well, again, nice. It's not overpowering, overbearing. It's there, it's cool. Speaking of Gore-Tex, obviously this is a waterproof pair, and as you can see, we've got some literature here. Pause, read the literature. It's guaranteed to keep you dry. And let's see how this works via a waterproof test. So as you can see, this shoe has passed that waterproof test with flying colors. Excellent. Look at the way the water just beads and rolls off the top of this shoe. Really, really good. So yeah, your feet will be dry in rain and all of that. Obviously be sensible, don't go into huge deep trenches of water, walking in rivers and stuff like that and thinking that your foot will be dry. The waterproof elements and all of that, it works up here, not water going in here. This Air Max 90 is in a very iconic colorway. As you can see, that infrared colorway, which was most recently replicated in 2020. This is the Air Max 3 Radiant Red that came out a few years ago. I did do a review on them. As you can see, there are some differences compared to this shoe and this Gore-Tex 2023/24 edition. On the 2020 pair, there are some suedes, which are not present on this 2024 pair. The mesh is also quite different. Another thing to note is the shape. The shape is drastically different. There is more of a taper to the 2020 Air Max 3 Radiant Red compared to the more brickier look of the Gore-Tex. Although it is brickier and it doesn't have that slope that the 2020 pair has, it is not like the Cordura Air Max 90, where that was a real brick at the front. Other elements to note about the shape is that the 2020 pair is a recraft build of the Air Max 90. You can tell by the stitching as well, whereas the Gore-Tex edition is a normal Air Max 90 build. Also, the hue of infrared is quite different. Which one do you prefer? Back to the Gore-Tex. Taking a look at the laces, obviously white laces with this pair, perfect in my opinion. You could swap them out to a grey, a black, a red, a white. Well, it's already got white laces in them, but yeah, there are options there. I think they all work. I do prefer the white pair, in my opinion. I think that's the best one. Although there are no other laces included with these, so if you want to do a lace swap, you'll have to do so from your lace box. This pair fits true to size, albeit a little bit snug. Let's see how these look on feet. With all that being said, a solid pair in my opinion. That's why I give these a 7.9 out of 10. Interesting, it's nice to see the infrared return with a twist of that Gore-Tex waterproof goodness. Let me know your thoughts on these and how do they compare to some other Gore-Tex Air Max 90s. There's been some ones released previously. I've done a review. You can check that out right here. I've been Schopes. Thank you for subscribing, sharing your thoughts. It's always appreciated. Signing out. See ya.